You can't control the market crashing. You can't control her walking away. You can't control them choosing someone else. But here's what no one ever tells you. There's one thing no one can touch, not your boss, not your ex, not even death itself. It's called the I. And the moment you master it, you stop being a victim of your circumstances and become the architect of your response. Most people live their whole lives as prisoners. Today, I'll show you how to break free. Marcus Aurelius ruled the Roman Empire, controlled armies, nations, the fate of millions, but in his private journal, the one no one was supposed to read, he only wrote about one thing, what he could control: his thoughts, his emotions, his choices. Even an emperor is a slave if he doesn't master himself. The I isn't your name, it's not your past, and it's not your pain. The I is the place inside you where your freedom lives, and by the end of this video, you'll know how to find it. The Stoics understood something we've forgotten. You don't control outcomes, you control intention. You don't control reactions, you control response. You don't control events, you control meaning. Epictetus was a slave, but he said something that echoed through history. No one can hurt you without your permission. Think about that. A man in chains, teaching freedom. And the same thing applies today. They can fire you, leave you, embarrass you, but they can't touch the I unless you hand it over. Most people, they hand it over instantly. Let me show you what mastery looks like. Maximus, the Roman general turned slave from the movie Gladiator. They murdered his family, burned his home, stripped him of everything. Most men would scream, break, beg, but not Maximus. He breathes, he centers, he chooses his response, because he never gave them his I in the arena, surrounded by death. He doesn't fight angry, he fights present. He doesn't fight for revenge, he fights for purpose. That's what happens when you master the I. External chaos becomes irrelevant because internal peace becomes unshakable. You see it in real life too. Michael Jordan in the finals, smiling under pressure. Nelson Mandela, 27 years in prison, and no bitterness. They never let the world steal their I. If this is hitting something deep for you, take a second to like this video and subscribe. This channel is for those choosing power over panic, clarity over noise, and purpose over pity. We rise together, but most people live reactive lives. Someone cuts them off, they explode. Someone disagrees online, they spiral. Someone rejects them, they collapse. Not because of what happened, but because they never learned to respond from the inside. They let the world press buttons. They never learned to disconnect. I used to be one of those people. Someone criticized me, I'd obsess for days. Someone canceled plans, I'd create stories in my head. I gave my I away to anyone who wanted it, and the modern world is designed to take it. Notifications, headlines, algorithms, all engineered to keep you reactive. Most people never realize they've been hijacked. Here's what's happening in your brain. When you get triggered, your amygdala hijacks your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain that thinks clearly. You become a biological robot running ancient fear programs. But here's the secret the Stoics discovered 2,000 years before neuroscience proved it. There's a gap between stimulus and response. Viktor Frankl survived the Holocaust, and he said, between stimulus and response there is a space. In that space is our power to choose. In our response lies our growth and our freedom. The I lives in that space. So how do I reclaim it? 3 practices. First, the sacred pause. Before I react, breathe, count to 3. Ask, what would the highest version of me do right now? This isn't suppression, it's sovereignty. Second, the daily inventory. Every morning, write 3 things I can control. Every evening, write 3 things I responded to with strength. Train my brain to focus on my power, not my problems. Third, the identity shift. I don't say I am angry. I say I'm experiencing anger. I don't say I am anxious. I say I notice anxiety. I am not my emotions. I am the observer. I am the I. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you'll find strength. When I master the I, everything changes. The same rejection that used to destroy me becomes information. The same criticism that used to spiral me becomes feedback. The same chaos that used to overwhelm me becomes opportunity. I am no longer reacting, I am responding. I am no longer drowning, I am observing the waves and choosing when to move. I become like water, fluid, calm, unbreakable. I don't need control, I just need presence, because presence is power. So I ask myself, will I keep giving away my peace to people who never earned it? Will I keep surrendering my mind to moments I can't control? Or will I finally say, I am the captain now, I own the I. The world won't stop spinning. People won't stop disappointing me. Life won't stop testing me, but I don't flinch anymore. Because I've met the part of me that doesn't move, and I've decided that's who I am now. I am not my past. I am not my fear. I am not the stories they wrote for me. I am the space between impulse and action. I am the silence between noise and reaction. I am the I. So the only question left is, will I rise? Or will I keep falling for a version of me that no longer fits? I know the answer, because I've already chosen. I am the fire. I am the calm. I am the one who decides. And I rise. Welcome to Worthy to Rise, where we don't run from the fire, we learn to master it.